Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? I think this is the second growth stage. Let's just take a quick look. Our sunflower field that we got here. So, yes, it looks like, yeah, that's the second growth stage. So we've missed the first growth stage, and I'm not entirely sure what it would look like. I've never done the sunflowers before, obviously, so I've no idea what they're like. So I'm going to keep a close eye on this field. I'm looking forward to seeing the field of yellow. I think it's going to look really cool. Anyway, my question that I asked you last week was, do you want me to use the tractor-mounted sprayer with the front tank, or do you want me to use the Amazon Pantera? And I'll just quickly show you them. So you had the Amazon UF1801, which is just a tractor-mounted sprayer, there's a 24-meter one, with a front tank extension. Or did you want me to go and use, over here, and sprayers, there we go, the Amazon Pantera. Now, I thought that at 41 meters, this may be just a fraction oversized for this map. In fact, I am wondering if it's even going to fit in some of the fields. I pointed this out to you. But, as it is always my policy that it is your vote, and it is your game that I'm playing for you, I will listen to what the people want, and apparently 2/3 of the people want me to use the Pantera. So even though I consider it to be slightly oversized, and the 1/3 of people who screamed with the voice of reason, it's too big, Frith, it's never going to fit. Yeah, we're just going to have to be overruled on that one, because the majority, we have majority rule on here, and the majority have said, use the Pantera. Okay, so we will use the Pantera. When I have a field available, we will use the Pantera. I've got a busy week planned. I want to get the beef and the pigs, like I said I would get, and I want to get, just getting the right one here, there we go. This Bergman is on hire, so I want to send this one back now because we finished with it. I also want to buy some beef and pigs this week. I want to roll that silage pit. First of all, we're going to take this one back, but before we go, next week, I'm going to move some manure, I'm going to move some slurry, and hopefully sell it down at the biogas plant. I'm hoping that we'll have a few animals to sell, and a couple of other bits and pieces as well. Now, I have got a mod, which I think is a super fan-schmabulous mod. It came with the mod hoster, the Crone Beast Pack, and it gave me these two, right? I've got this trailer with 2 wheels, I got this trailer with 2 axles, I should say, and this trailer with 3 axles. So we've got a tri-axle trailer, a dual-axle trailer. That's not the question, okay? The trailer will take some of these. It's like the IT Runner mod that they released. That's one DLC that I didn't actually get. I do have the other DLCs, but I never got that one. So we've got slurry tank, we've got slurry transport, we've got a manure spreader, fertilizer spreader, animal transport. Now this is the one that I'm looking at quite in particular. But we got silage one and just a general trailer. So, do you want me to hire or buy, if I can afford it, one of these trailers? Or, now this is the really cool bit that I thought. If we go over to the trucks, you've also got the MAN TGS. Now this one, instead of towing it behind, the box that go onto the trailer, like the IT Runner bit, that goes direct onto the back of the lorry, so it's like a single unit. It's kind of like the Eco Variant machine. I'm just going to have to come out of the mods. I'll show you on the tractor. It kind of is very similar principle to that one. Not policy, it's principle. There, this one. It's very similar to that one. You remember I used that one a lot on my Bjornholm time-lapse. So it works the same as that one. It backs in underneath. So you've got the lorry that will do that. So my question is, do you want me to get the lorry, or do you want me to get just the trailer and tow it behind a tractor? It's your vote, it's your game. Head down below and let me know which one you think I should get. Just the trailer to tow it behind a tractor, or do you think I should splash out and get the lorry? Now, it will probably have to be hired. I don't think that we could actually afford to buy that lorry. Now then, our next task is we are going to take this trailer back. And do you remember I pointed out that I thought that the railway crossing wasn't working properly, that the arms weren't coming down? Well, Aussie Lee, he contacted me again, and he said, well, actually, yeah, it's not working, because if you look closely, and I completely missed this, if you look closely, you'll see that there is a workman there. He's got his van there, and he's repairing it. There's a toolbox there, the van is there, and part of the barrier is on the ground beside it. So it's actually under repair, which is why it's not working. It's another little tiny detail of this map, which is just awesome, right? It is just fantastic. I am thoroughly impressed with that. So we're going to go and take a look at that, and I will drive down over there a second and I'll show you the repair section. There we go, and there he is. He's doing his repair job. The part of the barrier is lying down as a rod right there. That's lying down on the ground. He's got his toolbox there, his grease gun. There's the van. So that is why the barriers are not working. But he did also say something about the train being... I don't think it's like an actual train, so I don't think it's going to sweep our machinery away. Although, I don't really want to test that theory out. So I won't do that. So we'll just return this one a minute. It's got 6 hours left on it, so that should give us a little bit of cash. And drive over here. Right, restore. Right, it'll give us 1,200. So I'll restore that one. And keep time on the right time. Now, I need to roll the silage clamp. And there is a really cool little mod that I've used previously. I think it came... Is it under miscellaneous? I think it came off of the mod site, of like the Farming Simulator main mod site. If it doesn't, I apologize. I don't have a link for this one, right? So unfortunately, there's not going to be a link for this one. You can check out the main mod page, and if it's not on there, I'm afraid it will be down to sort of searching. But I'm pretty certain that this is off the Farming Simulator main website, off the mod hub on there. So check it out. This is a really cool little mod, and I am actually buying this one. I know I don't always buy everything. It's only 7,000, so we'll hop in and lift that one up. It's very heavy. It's got a tremendous weight to it. Oh, and the next thing that we're also going to do, we want to buy some animals. So I will buy some animals. I'm going to buy 100 beef animals. I'm going to buy 150... No, I'll buy 100 of each. 100 of each. That's going to be £30,000. We'll get more later on if we think we need them. And then we can see about giving them some food in a little while. So I will meet you back at the farm with... And I will have 100 of these and 100 of pigs. I now have 100 beef animals and 100 pigs. And we're just coming back here with the silage roller, and we're going to use it on the pit. And I found this one to be absolutely fantastic. I used it on... did I use it on? It was on the time lapse for hardworking. That's where I used it. And I found it to be absolutely brilliant. So, compaction's at 80%. You don't even have to lower the thing to actually have it work. Compaction sort of works instantly because it's something to do with the weight, but it does compact so much faster. So, yeah, I didn't even really get a chance to use it, which is a little bit of a shame. But we'll do this properly. Let's lift it up. And look at the weight of that thing, pulling that tractor down. Even though we got the front weight, it's still giving it a tremendous amount of pressure. So let's just back up, and we will use it properly. We will actually do some use out of it. And it follows the ground, follows the surface of the silage beautifully, moving up and down. It's excellent. So it's just a small, simple mod, just a simple little idea. But my goodness, doesn't it work well. This is what I really love. I love finding a small mod. Doesn't do anything major. It's not like massively game-changing. But the little bit that it does do is really, really well made. So I really like this. This is something that I'm quite impressed with. So we'll do a little bit more rolling, and then we'll stop and we'll sheet it down. Our other silage clamp, that's all ready, because we sheeted that one down last night. That is now ready, because in the magical world that we live in here on Farming Simulator, it only takes a day to ferment silage, which is quite amazing. But then, bear in mind, it also takes only a day to grow a whole crop. So, yeah, never mind. Moving swiftly on. Right, I think that's enough rolling. So we've rolled the silage clamp. Just lift that one back up again. I think we'll store this one in the next bay. So let me move it in here. Because we bought this one, we'll keep it. If we do a bit more silage, probably unlikely to be honest, because we are getting so close. Look at that. Look at the weight that went into that. That's fantastic. I love it. I really do. That is absolutely brilliant. Oh, I need to turn it off? What do you mean turn it off? I didn't turn it on, did I? I'm confused. Do I have to do it like that? I would have thought. Right, lower. It might be because it's in the silage clamp. It might not want me to do it while it's in the silage clamp. Turn off. I press B. Let's see if that does anything. No, it's because it's... I think it's because it's in the bay. It might be that this is just going to stay permanently stuck to the tractor. That's not so good. Right. Actually, let me just lift it up a minute. We'll bring it back round here. And I'll put that one there. It's not really going to be in the way. We can work around that one. So let's lower it down here. Hopefully, it's going to let me detach it. Oh, no. Oh, you're kidding me. It's not actually letting... I'm stuck with it on the tractor forever. So how did I manage to take it off the last time? I used this, and then I unhitched it again. Didn't I? I thought I did. Let me try changing tool selection and then see what it does. Turn off. And then if I lift it up... Ooh, wrong way. Lower. Right, so it, you know what? I think that tractor is out of action for a minute. I may have to get rid of the... Oh, I know why. It's because when I started doing the hard working map, I've got the manual I got the manual attachment mod. I'm going to have to do this off screen in between episodes. I'll have to take the manual attachment mod out of my folder, log back in, unhitch it, and then put it back in. So yeah, that's kind of a shame that that's happened, but never mind. We can live with that. So we'll blanket the silo. It does mean that we can't use our Deutz for the rest of the day. Although I didn't really... well, yeah, I suppose I did. I wanted to do a bit more running around. That's alright, we'll use the other Deutz. We've got another big tractor up here. We can use that one instead. And we haven't used this one a huge amount, to be honest, have we? So let's use this one. Right, we need to lower that one as well. Switch that off, turn this one on. And... right, so the next thing that we need to do is we've got all these beef and pigs. We need to give them straw, and we need to give them... oh, actually, that's a point. To give them straw... we don't have any other straw available at the moment. We've got bales there. We're going to have to stick some bales into the pecan over there, and we're going to have to take that all the way over to the beef and the pigs and put the straw in like that. We also need to give them sugar beet and potatoes. Now, we've got sugar beet and potatoes here, but we've also... I think you can access the sugar beet and the potatoes over the other side. So I'm going to... count on being able to access the sugar beet and the potatoes over the other side. We're going to get a trailer here, and we're going to take it over to the other farm. And how we're going to take this trailer, or are we going to get a different... we'll get this trailer. We're going to get this trailer here. We're going to take it over to the other farm, and then we're going to use that to put some corn and some root crops in for our beef and pigs. So let's just hitch this one on, and then we're going to drive over to the other farm. We'll do the straw next. We won't do that just yet, so let me just back up to there and hitch that one on. There we go. Right, do this from in cab, I think. So we need to get over to the beef and pigs. Now, what is the best way to get over to the beef and pigs? So if we go out here and we... oh yeah, we just go out and follow that road all the way along, I think. That would be the best way. We go out here, turn right, and just follow that road. I think. Yeah, there's a little bit of a sort of chicane bit at one point, so let's turn our beacon on. And I'll come out of cab so that I can see the road properly. There's a car coming that way, but he's far enough away that we can get away with coming out. There we go. 2 cars. And we're away. Right, so we're going to go and give them... oh, we could give them some silage, actually. I've gone the wrong way. I needed to go... we'll call back and we'll get some silage, because we've got the... there's a Liebherr... the front loader. That one is there and ready and waiting, so we can use that one. And we've also got the silage. That's all there. I don't want to take it from the farm here. I think we'll use the big pit full over there. So we're not going to need a massive amount, and then any that's spare we can always bring back again. Now, what's the easiest way to turn up? Can I take a shortcut through the forest? Is it possible to shortcut through this forest, or am I just going to get hopelessly lost. I'm viewing this with some trepidation, I must admit. Now then, let's go back a little bit. I want to get out here. Can I come through the back of there, or am I just going to drive around in circles in the forest? I suspect it'll be circles in the forest, so I want to go up here and then back down here so I can collect silage. That's the way we're going to have to go. Unless I just turn around here. No. I think it'll be quicker to go up and then back round. It's going to be our best bet. I don't think you can cross the dual carriageway just here. I think you're stuck on that side of the carriageway. It'd be a bit of a gamble going down there. If you could go straight across... No, I don't think you can. I've got a feeling you can't. Can you or can't you? Because that is dual carriageway there. If we could come down here, I think there's a road that goes up that way. And if we could get onto that side... You know what? I'm going to risk it. If this goes horribly wrong, I will have to correct it off camera and then meet you again. I am aware that we're running out of time, and I've just been driving around in circles for most of this episode. I apologise for that. And right, so we can cross there. So there is one crossway there, and there's a car coming. I've just seen him. We'll have to come out of cab. Yeah, he's going awfully slow. I'll tell you what, we're going to go in front of him. He's going ridiculously slow. So if we come up this way, we should then be able to cross the dual carriageway. So you've got to indicate to come out. I hated doing this. Whenever I was driving a tractor, this is the bit that absolutely... Now, that's not much of a crossing. It is a crossing. I absolutely hated having to pull out into the middle lane on a dual carriageway in a tractor and then cross the carriageway. Because that is probably the most dangerous manoeuvre you'll ever pull on a road in a tractor. It just does... It never felt safe at all. It just felt horrible doing that. And just come in here. Incidentally, it turns out that quite a few... Because I mentioned that Marion Hospers, who had told me the story about the wheel bouncing down the road. She comes from the Netherlands. And I've had quite a few other people say, oh, I'm from the Netherlands as well. So it would appear that we've got quite a few viewers from the Netherlands. So hi over there in the Netherlands. I'm really pleased that you've decided to start watching me. And I must admit, I am quite surprised that I've got quite so many people from the Netherlands watching me. That's just really cool. I really like that. So thank you very much. Let's start you up. I'm running out of time. We will have time to get the silage, but that'll be about it. Ooh, too far. There we go. Right, now this one is quite a good little machine. Just look where we're going a minute. It's not a bad little machine for using in cab. It's not quite the same as the JCB one. I don't mean the telescopic handler JCB. I mean the other one. I mean the front loader. Now that one, that is a machine. I love that machine, the JCB one. This one is smaller. It definitely feels smaller as well. But overall, it's not bad. You know, there are worse ways to spend an afternoon than driving one of these. Now, can I see into that trailer? More to the point, can I tip into that trailer? Have we got enough height? That is pushing it. Just. Okay, that is not the most realistic way to do it. It would be better if we had a loading ramp. And I apologise for the slightly game-breaking loading style that we've got going on here. Please avert your eyes. Actually, I'll tell you what, I will fill this one up off camera because we're running out of time. So you won't have to be witness to that horrific view anymore. Now, normally, if you had a situation like this in real life, and I think there are actually mods for it, you get what's called a front tipping bucket. And it actually comes equipped with a ram that tilts it right from the very top. So instead of tilting there where it does at the moment, it would tip from the very lip and the actual whole bucket lifts up. But anyway, avert your eyes. I will finish doing this and then I'll get back to you. Right, we're just going to tip in the first bucketful into the biogas plant. See what we get for this. Just tipping in. That one we've got to sort of lift up in the air a little bit as well. So this machine doesn't seem to be the best one for doing it, but it does do the job. Okay, we just kind of have to ignore the physics bit. I suppose I could sort of tip it into one bin rather than between the two. But we're getting £6,893 for one bucketful, which isn't bad. That's not bad at all, really. I'm quite pleased with that. Let me go and put this away in the shed. Actually, I won't put him in that one just in case he doesn't fit. We'll put him away in this shed for a minute, and we can always sell some more silage later. Right, now I'm going to start driving up towards the beef and pigs, and we will feed them before we go. Well, this is the bridge that goes up over the dual carriageway. And I'm guessing if you're over in the States, you don't refer to it as a dual carriageway, do you? You refer to it as a... Is it a highway? I think you call it a highway. No, it's a freeway, isn't it? I'm not really sure of the difference between a freeway and a highway, to be honest. Did I just go through a red light there? Pretty sure I just went through a red light. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, I didn't actually mean to stop it. Wrong button. I want to go... Actually, I want to go to the next one and then turn left. So I want to go through the village and then turn left. So I go up here. It's a lot of little back roads. We'll leave the back road. We want to go the quickest way this time. So we want to carry on down here, go through this village, and then turn left. And that takes us up towards the beef and the pigs. Just wait for the traffic. That hill took longer to get up than I thought it would. I'm quite glad I didn't actually fill this trailer right to the brim, because if I had, I think it would have taken an extraordinary amount of time to get up there. Now, we haven't actually been in and seen the beef and pigs bit yet. We did go up the other side, but we didn't come down this side and take a look at the beef and pigs. So this beef and pig one is very similar to the Melfroy estate one, as opposed to the one that I've got on hard working. Cattle shed. Although it's nice and wide up through here. I like this. And is it? Yeah, it's just going to let me tip straight in. There we go. So I can tip a bit of silage in. How much is it going to let me tip? Right, not a huge amount. I'm going to need to use this trailer again. So what I'm going to have to do is go and tip. Oh, we've got a big flat area there. We could use that for something. There's some silage there. Not silage, manure. We'll go there. We can... Right, what are we going to need to do? I'm going to need to empty this silage out somewhere. And then I'm going to need to come back and get straw in for these animals, which is going to be the pecan mixer from over the other side. We're going to have to put in some... I've still got 14,000 litres of silage. What am I going to do with that? I can't just bring straw in this one. I don't have loose straw to bring. Oh, can I tip it straight in there? I don't know what that one is, but I might be able to tip it straight into this silage bunker. Yes, I will have to come along and scoop it up afterwards at a later date. What's that? What's that one there? Oops. I think I just unhitched something. Oh, that's oats. Yeah, I actually unhitched the trailer. Keep pressing the wrong button. Right. Hopefully, we can tip it in the silage clamp. Yes! Oh, no! Right, so I'm going to have to take this back to... So why is it not letting me tip? I will find a way to get rid of this. I will make it my mission to get rid of this. Can I get rid of it over the other side? There's a green tip point over there. I might be able to just tip it there and sell it straight. Because I don't think you can tip a trailer into the biogas plant. And I want to get... So we've fed the beef and the cattle. Those are fed. We want to come through here and hopefully we can sell in here and then I can go. Because I have run out of time. I'm probably way over time now. I'm sorry for that. Oops. Playing musical gates. Go on then. Now, where is that tip point? I can see a tip point. I can see it on the map. Somewhere I can sell stuff. Is it in there? Or is it round here? If it's not round here, I will find it off screen. We'll deal with it another time. So there's a barn there. And a barn there. It might be there, is it? It's got to be here somewhere. It might be that bit. I might have to back into the other side of this one. Let me back up here and see if it'll let me tip. Right. Well, it's not having that. Okay, I'm going to have to try and find some way to get rid of this silage. I will do that off camera. And I will free up the Deutz Warrior as well, because we know that that one is currently out of action. If you've enjoyed this episode, before I do that, my weekly question, I will be quick, I promise. I have really gone over time this time, I'm sorry about that. Do you want me to get the mod hoster MAN TGS with, like, it's kind of like the IT runner thing, but all onto the lorry, or do you want me to get the trailer that does it instead? Not header trays, tippers. Yeah, that one there. And either one of them, they will run all of these different things on the back of them, which are really cool. So, yeah, do you want me to have that one towed behind a trailer, or do you want me to get the actual lorry and run it as a separate machine all on its lonesome? It's your vote, it's your game. Head to the comment section down below and let me know what you think. And if you've enjoyed this episode, head down below and give me a like. That would be really cool. And if you particularly enjoyed it, tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.